Let's not forget that God of War was the biggest game in the PlayStation and they had a lot of awards for that. And let's not forget the comeback of Kratos was insane at the day one of God of War Ragnarok, which showed on the screen. And this time, that's right, God of War sequel teases Kratos in the journey of ancient Egypt. We found so many clues. Let's find out all the teasers and let's see, is it real or not? The Valhalla expansion sparks excitement for the God of War's future. Following the Game Awards, the Santa Monica studio surprised fans with the new God of War Ragnarok DLC, which is Valhalla. This expansion is not just added fresh content about also hinting the possible future settings for Kratos, including the journey of ancient Egypt. Expansion overview, that's right, it's a rogue adventure like Nordic Afterlife. The Valhalla DLC sees Kratos in Mimir exploring the Nordic afterlife in a roguelike format, boosting the playtime that surpasses many AAA campaigns. This unique twist allows players to battle through the eternal plane with new weapons, stories, and abilities. What are the hints of Egypt? You guys might be having the biggest question. The pyramids in the background. Sharp-eyed fans like Twitter user Pyrophi, yes, amazing job, bro, have spotted intriguing details within the Valhalla expansion environments. Pyramids faintly visible in the background, sparking theories that Egypt may be Kratos' next destination. It's possible that Egypt's setting teases through the symbolism. The pyramids, iconic symbol of the ancient Egypt, have raised speculations through subtle. Their inclusions in the background suggest that Santa Monica Studio could be laying the groundwork for a future storyline featuring Egyptian gods and mythology. The comic book connections with Kratos' past visit of Egypt makes sense. Finally, the Kratos has technically ventured into the Egypt before, a bit briefly, in the comic that links Greek and Norse mythology journey, although this event hasn't been covered in the main game. A full return of Egypt in the future title seems increasingly possible right now. From Greek to Midgard, now Egypt. Now that's a big crazy story going on. The Kratos story has spanned Greek, Norse and mythologies, showing Santa Monica Studio creative bend in the rich culture and a lot of juicy gameplay. After the Nordic gods, Egypt could be provided a fascinating new set of mythological figures for Kratos to encounter. Yes, that's right, the sun god, the pharaohs, all these guys will be wrecking them bad, bro. A god of hope, Kratos' new role, that's right, it's a completely new role and a potential in Egypt. So many still mystery going on, how the story goes on, what happens to his son, will they both join together and go, maybe he grows up in that. A lot of questions pop up at that moment. We are just covering up and revealing many as possible. That's right, the Egypt mythology offers some inklings, complex details and cosmic conflicts. If Kratos heads to the Egypt, he could confront gods like Anubis, Ra and Set, each representations of unique domains and idols and strength. The rich backdrop of ancient Egypt, that's why the visual and thermic aspects of Egypt is a grand pyramid, vast desert and ancient cities provide evocative settings. And let's not forget that we all thought a desert will be like dusky, no nature, greenery, but we got some crazy gameplay. Let's not forget about the new Assassin's Creed Mirage. It did have amazing, stunning gameplay and even the environment was amazing, and we might be getting something like that as well. They will be adding a lot of details and many stuff. The architecture and the mythology underpinning of Egypt would add a whole new layer of God of War storyline. And let's not forget, these are old times, okay? Old times, many beautiful stuffs were there in the Egypt side, and hopefully they all bring up pretty good this time. Themed weapon and abilities based on Egypt, nor they might be buffing something related to Egypt. ancient Egypt brings some possibility of unique weapons and powers and incorporations of Egyptian artifacts like ink-inspired weaponry or item channeling the strength of Ra could be giving a Kratos of exciting array of new abilities. If I'm just butchering these names, I'm extremely sorry. The new companion and foe in the Egypt, that's right, as with Osiris and Mimar in the Norse mythology, Kratos could encounter allies who guide him through Egypt, custom and mythical realm. We might be getting some new characters like Scribble and Priest of Ra could be providing a narrative depth to unlock new aspects of Kratos' journey, expanding the lore and the world of God of War. Each mythology comes with a new own unique theme and storyline opportunities. By moving to Egypt, Santa Monica Studio could expand the God of War universe while depending on the lore around Kratos' identity and purpose. The potential culture conflicts that with Egypt gods, Egypt might see Kratos as an outsider threatening their authority. This clash could ideologically minor the struggle of Kratos faced with the Norse god, offering thematic parallels as he strives to maintain his new hopeful role. And let's not forget how the recent God of War started. He was just wandering around with his wife and his kid, and wife passes out and suddenly someone shows up and things go pretty messy. So these are the things might be happening once again. Maybe Kratos might be chilling at the camp or something. He tries to go and visit someone and suddenly a big god tries to mock him and he mocks him back and something goes pretty bad and then a big clash happens. Whoa, that's the new God of War Egypt we are talking about. Every game they've developed something like this, bro. The fight starts just by two gods just staring at each other and something goes pretty bad and the whole new mythology starts and Kratos starts butchering each and every god over there as well. The highly anticipated fans and theories building up a lot of stuff. Since Valhalla DLC's release, fans have been dissecting every detail for clues and community is a big buzz right now with theories about the challenges and mythological being of Kratos with a mighty face if adventurous into Egypt, adding a new game hype. And Santa Monica Studio commitment to expanding Kratos' legacy is top notch right now, but still carefully layering up all the hints indicates a commitment for expanding Kratos' story and dynamic ways. If the God of War series does move to Egypt, it could mark another bold step as Kratos grapples with the god of one of his oldest mythologies known to mankind. That's right, the journey of Egypt is not confirmed, but with the hints in the Valhalla and the lore, it's mythologically depth. Fans are more excited than ever. What could be even more epic if a new character in the new chapter shows up in the Kratos legendary saga? So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this amazing information we got. Hopefully the hints connect properly with the Egypt and we get the game. So it's been pretty long time that God of War is still doing something or the other. Okay, hopefully we get it by 2026 or 2025 itself. Okay, and anything related to God of War shows up, I will be covering up pretty fast, bro, this time. Okay, make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. We will be covering up everything related to God of War Egypt. Okay, not the previous one, the new God of War we're talking about. Okay, until then, see you all in the next video, guys. This is Desmond, and hit the bell icon, bro. This is the most important thing of all time. Make sure that is ring pretty hard. Okay, Kratos is coming once again. Okay, goodbye.